Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news read, Governor Hope Uzodinma excites civil servants that were sacked by Emeka Ihedioha. But before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. No fewer than 3,500 civil servants in Imo State recently sacked by the immediate past governor of Emeka Ihedioha have been reinstated. It was reported that the new state governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, on Friday approved the release of the appointment letters and instructed that they are remunerated as at when due. According to our correspondent in the state, the governor had charged the head of service, Camillus Chibuzo Nwagu, to integrate the reinstated civil servant in the scheme of things, insisting that the government is poised to creating more job opportunities rather than disengaging the people. In his reaction, the former transition committee chairman of Nkwere local government area of Imo State, Pascal Onwokaikie, he applauded the governor for adopting all the previous projects and policies started by his predecessor. Onwokaikie maintained that the governor's style of governance shows that he is poised to recovering the state from its present state, calling on Imo people to support the new government to record success. It will be recalled that Chief Emeka Ihedioha, upon resumption of office as the governor, relieved some civil servants earlier employed by his predecessor from 2015 to 2018 of their duties. In like manner, he dissolved the local government council chairman and ward councillors elected during Rochas Okorocha's administration. Meanwhile, the governor has sworn in the newly appointed acting chief judge of the state, Justice Ijoma Agugwa, and charged her on prompt delivery. Wow. And this one, whether you like it or not, it's a good one for so many persons, because the truth of the matter is getting bread out of your mouth and putting stone, bros, it's not a joke. You were eating bread and all of a sudden somebody shows up, remove the bread from your mouth and put stone. No matter how good he intends to fix the system, it's not still really going to be okay with you, because you have to reorganize yourself economically once again. You must go back to the cradle and see how you can begin to fix things. So that step that was taken by Emeka Ihedioha, though most people believe that the people that he kicked out of the system, they were not employed as expected. But for me, I believe at that point where you walk in and see that about 3,500 people were already working there, and they are going to, they were not employed rightly. For me, I don't think it's right for you to kick them out of the system, knowing that these people that you're about to kick out of the system, some of them, it may even be two people from one family, and they have families to feed, they have children to take care of, they have life to deal with on a daily basis, they have their health also to deal with. So you kicking them out at that point, it's really not, for me, it's really not a good option. And I think this is a step taken by Hope Uzodinma to win his way back to the heart of the people of Imo State. Don't forget that fairly recently, Hope Uzodinma was almost being stoned by a particular community when he went visiting. I could still remember they broke his bulletproof car and all of that. So with that, he knows that the people do not really love him. So everything that he has to do, whether you call it that is just propaganda or maybe he's just trying to win the heart of the people, I think that he is doing same. He's trying to see how he can win the people back to him. He can prevent, or he can at least on a daily basis gradually destroy that hate in the heart of people about him. Don't forget that the reason why this hate is growing against him is the fact that he was at the fourth position, but all of a sudden resurfaces and take over first position. So people are like it's a lie, and looking at how the whole thing was being manipulated, that there was some funny things going on. So the people are really angry for that wrong judgment that took place in the Supreme Court. But right now, we are left with just him, and left with just him in the sense that he's the only person that can make decision for the state. He's the only person that is legitimately permitted to do anything. So I think right now, knowing that the people, he will have to still work with the people. You see him trying to correct a lot of things that are currently considered to be a problem to the people of the state. But just that some of the things that a lot of people are really against is the fact that they believe that he has a plan of ruling, of pushing into reality the plan of the Fulanis. And because just fairly recently he said he wants to integrate the Hausas, the Northerners, even into his government. Yeah, we love government of unity. It's superb. But I think that charity begins at home first. And charity begins at home means that you need to start whatever thing that is good and perfect. You need to start it with your own people. He had promised building houses for them. Hey, before you go ahead to meet up them and build houses for them and all of that, you need to meet up with the needs of your people. Your people, it's the main thing. For you to underestimate their existence and always talk towards integrating other parts of the country into the running of your government, it's absolutely wrong. So I think right now his eyes is open and he's now trying to see how he can capitalize and possibly what we consider to be the loopholes of Emeka Ihedioha's government, to see how he can settle fully in the minds of the people, or can easily win back the mind of the people to himself. And I think that these 3,500 people that he has restored, and he has demanded that they should issue them appointment letter, that will go an extra mile to evading some of the angers in the heart of people. But although we know that it's still politics, we are talking about APC here. If an APC governor was there and he's out of that position, automatically another APC guy will want to still continue from where he stopped, just to show that they are working together. So I think that's what he's trying to do. But it's for a lot of person, if you look at the reactions on the social media page, you will notice that people are very excited about the step that is taken by him, restoring back those 3,500 people. So many people believe he's an answer to their prayer. But then, time will tell as we make progress into the future, because the truth of the matter is that I think he's not even up to 100 days in office. Yeah, he's not even up to 100 days in office. We cannot precisely judge him now. Why I'm saying that we can't judge him now is the fact that there are so many governors in different states that when they all started, they roll out their plan for the people. In their first tenure, it was superb. It was great. Some of them tried to meet up with it. Some couldn't. At least they meet up with at least 70%. And then the people had to say, all right, since you are so great and you're so, people conscious, you want to continue. We want you to continue to serve the people. And they gave them the mandate for the second time. My brother, they can't turn tiger. Some of them don't turn tiger to pay salary in Awala. Some of them have decided to take another lane which nobody can even explain. Some of them are just overly lackadaisical about whatever that is happening in their states. They are so quiet over some of the inimical things that are happening, nefarious things, wicked things that are happening in their state. They are not saying anything, which therefore means that's not the kind of people we are looking for here. That's why I said, as much as he has started this much, he must be closely watched and let the people come to a point where they will conclude that truly he has the people of Imo State in mind. Don't forget that Rochas Okorocha did, when he didn't even come into power, he did so well for the people of Imo State. I could still remember giving out a lot of what they call it, scholarship to people, and he was also giving things to motherless home, those who do not have anything to do. He was empowering the people. But all of a sudden, immediately he came on board. First thing, we started seeing some signs which proved that he wasn't really going to be a good performer in Imo State. That's a good performing governor for Imo State. But hey, let's just give him another chance. Maybe he's just learning the ropes of his responsibility. By the time they gave him another chance, it was not funny. He turned the state to his own state, to his family affairs, running the show exactly the way he wants. Imagine if it wasn't that the likes of Adam Oshimole stood his ground to make sure that he doesn't fire in his brother-in-law. Today, Imo State would have been ruled by the same person. They would have been ruled by the same person, because I can assure you that he would have still be the secret hand that is pulling string in the government. So right now, nobody can conclude that this guy is doing so well. Let's give him time. As we progress into the future, we'll keep you posted with what he is doing, whether it is against or for the people. That's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let us interact. Do you think it's the step taken by him in this respect is a pointer to the fact that he will be better off Emeka Ihedioha, and very soon he will settle in the mind